So this is how, of course, his allies are framing this in the immediate aftermath. Let's listen to his son, Donald Trump Jr., on a podcast in the aftermath of the verdict. Watch.
The Democrats have succeeded in their years-long quest to turn America into a whole country. There can be no doubt that that has been their plan all along. This is a third world banana republic, looks like. Yeah, if this happened in Zimbabwe, we'd be like, that's really bad.
Well, folks, Cocaine Don Jr. had an absolute meltdown after the verdict was announced that his dad was guilty of felonies on 34 counts. Taking to social media in a plethora of clips I have for you today, each more deranged than the last, to rail against the injustice of literal justice, calling America a crap-hole country, and stating that the verdict marked a sad day for America, which frankly I have to push back on because I, as I'm sure like many of you, experienced that announcement a little bit more like this. But clearly the Granny Smith red apple doesn't fall far from the tree. And I'm genuinely curious what you think. I don't know if his skin is this red from sunburn or from too much cocaine.
Donald Trump Jr.'s on cocaine.
Don Jr.'s on coke. I have a cocaine addiction.
Let me know in the comments. So join me as we break down Don Jr.'s mental breakdown and dive into his absolute tirade. But before we do that, I should let you know that in an effort to reach out to fellow youngins and meet the kids where they're at, Don Jr. has joined TikTok.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Oh yes, and he's become something of a sensation with this video that went viral, garnering almost 4 million views, where he tries to join his daddy in disparaging the court from inside the court.
Hey guys, I'm here with your favorite president. We're cranking out a couple mean tweets at the courthouse. Why don't you read that last one, because I think it's pretty
Well,
epic.
I think I'm going to put it out instead of reading it, but I know my son's doing very well on social media. I'm proud of him.
Stay tuned, it'll be a doozy.
And what a doozy it was. But I also want to draw your attention to something really quick here. Look at this absolute lunch of champions. 3 boxes of pizza, a Diet Coke, a bag of Lay's, and Milk Duds and some other candy. Clearly, this is how Trump keeps his slim figure. And it's also how he keeps his distance in the courtroom, because I don't know about you, but I wouldn't want to smell any of that coming out the other side. But that wasn't Don Jr.'s first taste of viral TikTok stardom, because he had another video where instead of attacking the court from the inside, he did it from across the street.
Hey guys, Don Jr. here. Took me a while to get here, but now that we're here. Gotta be where the young people are at. Sort of amazing what's going on right now. If you've been following the court, I was there. I'll probably show you a video of the motorcade leaving the courthouse yesterday and the insanity. But if you wanted to know if, in fact, this is legit or just a political persecution like we've been saying, just know that the Democrats literally held a rally across the street from the courthouse. Now, the only celebrity to show up was like 85-year-old, whatever he is, Robert De Niro. I guess not doing so well with acting anymore. All the other celebrities, whether it's The Rock, Cardi B, they all left Joe Biden because they understand he's a freaking disaster. But if you're wondering if it's a political persecution, look no further than that Democrats are doing rallies across the street. The Joe Biden campaign actually did that. They understand Trump's the only one that's going to be good for you, that you guys can have jobs and success and the ability to live the American dream.
Okay, the utter BS of that final statement aside, what the hell is that music playing in the background? I mean, it sounds like something you would hear on like an Alpha Bro channel right before some guy who thinks women's place is only in the kitchen tries to sell you on a crypto pump and dump scheme. Also, I like how he tries to disparage Robert De Niro as a washed up actor when the guy literally just had a movie come out that was Academy Award nominated. And then somehow he thinks that Cardi B and The Rock are like the staples of liberal celebrities. But hey, I guess most MAGA people live in a fantasy, so this is just his. And it's crazy to hear him disparage the Democrat Joe Biden rallies that were happening outside the court when this is what MAGA supporters were doing.
Jesus the Lord. God, thank you.
Bible, Holy Bible. Unlock him up! Unlock him up! Unlock him up! Free Donald Trump! Free Donald Trump! Free Donald Trump! Free Donald Trump!
Crazy stuff, but stupid is as stupid does. Like in this next clip where he tries to convince his loyal fan base of 12-year-olds that the verdict was a joke.
Well, folks, as predicted, you can't possibly get a fair trial in New York with this judge. Broken, corrupted system. Just absolutely disgusting. The Democrats, with this verdict, guilty on all accounts, give me a break. Michael Cohen is the star witness? Well, sure, 100%. What a sham. What a show trial. The Democrats have finally succeeded in their years-long quest to turn America into an absolute shithole. I'm just gonna say it, shithole, okay?
Oh, Don, you're so bad using the word. What a dirty little coked up boy. But I don't really know if the kids are all right with that, because even his first top 2 comments said, "Justice is served," and "Michael Cohen was your dad's boy, LOL. Welcome, Don, to the trolling nature of TikTok. If you thought Democrats were bad, wait till you meet 15-year-olds on the internet. But Junior didn't stop at only TikTok. He also tried a more traditional route with this video, which is slightly more tame if equally as crazy, where he makes the bold choice of filming an all-white attire in his all-white mansion to appeal to a slightly different audience. I think you know who that might be.
And I cannot wait for the day that we win. We will. We're white. We're white.
Obviously, just a sad day for America. Crazy what's going on in this country. Obviously, probably wasn't expecting anything different out of this jury with this biased judge whose daughter's profiteering from this stuff.
He says as he checks notes, attack jury, attack judge's daughter. Cool, I'm on track.
My father's not allowed to talk about the people. Michael Cohen, who's lied to every congressional body, every banker, every press, his own wife.
Every banker? Every congressional body? Wow, Don, I wasn't aware that Michael Cohen had that much pull.
Went to jail for lying as a upstanding citizen who probably told the truth on this day. Well, the one time he told the truth, folks, it was this time. Absolute freaking insanity. But I'll say this, the Democrats have succeeded in their years-long quest to turn our country into an absolute crap hole.
How tame of you, Don Jr. Someone must have had the Cocoa Puffs light this morning. I love how their whole thing is railing against Michael Cohen as a liar, as if Donald Trump has said more than 2 sentences without lying in his life, let alone being able to string 2 sentences together coherently.
They've done that. They've been trying for a long time. There's literally no other way about it at this point. They've tried for a long time, and they're getting it. We are getting exactly what these people have voted for, and it's not going to work out well. If you think they can do it to Trump, they can do it to anyone, okay?
Yeah, if they can do it to Trump, they can do it to anyone who does crime. What is this country coming to? What will the Democrats do next? Make all crime illegal?
Okay, I'm going to be going, I'm going to go up now to my studio. I'm going to get on Rumble for my podcast.
What a sad way to end a rant. I'm going to go up to my studio now. I'm going to get on Rumble and rant on Rumble with all my other conservative friends that were completely deplatformed and canceled and now have their own podcasts and shows. Clearly, this man, like the name of his podcast, is triggered.
You guys, I've talked about it on the show ad nauseum.
Oh, I'm nauseous, all right.
All of the details leading up to this, right? It's a federal charge being tried in a state court. That seems kind of odd, huh? I wonder how that could happen. Number 3 guy in Biden's DOJ magically gets shipped up to New York to try a case that the same DA, Alvin Bragg, chose not to prosecute years ago.
Yeah, he chose not to prosecute because Bill Barr was the attorney general at the time. But go on, keep talking nonsense. Maybe you'll figure it out.
They waive and change the statute of limitations. This thing could have been brought forth 7 years ago. But it wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't because your dad kept trying to delay the damn thing.
I wonder why that is. It's almost like it's election interference.
Hallelujah, he finally gets it. He understands that his dad did election interference. But clearly, like Don Jr., that is just a joke. Because he will continue to rail against this verdict and lie about it like his father and try to put a happy grin on his tomato red face and grit through the pain. When in actuality, we all know that when he puts out a tweet saying that the verdict is such BS, this is how he really feels inside. So have fun with that, Don Jr. Thanks for watching, folks. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and please let me know your thoughts in those comments down below about anything we covered today, be it Donald Trump Jr.'s new TikTok stardom or his absolute meltdowns over the guilty verdict. For Really American, I'm Kenny Hess, and I'll see you all in the next one.